Guys, Delude Dragoon, I know you guys can't get enough of me. Sorry, guys, that patty was real good. Arsenal, we know on Thursday we're playing KOLN. First time in 17 years in the Europa League. You guys know my feelings on Europa League. I think it's a load of crap. It's a competition for failures. There's no doubt about that. You only get in there because you didn't get into the Champions League. The best thing about winning it is not the trophy. It is getting into the Champions League. As a young footballer, current footballer, you do not aspire to win the Europa League. It is diet Champions League, like Champions League for failures. That's why we're in it, because we failed. But on the other hand, you guys, and I do agree with a lot of you guys, it's a European trophy. You might as well try to win it. Personally, again, I do not give a crap about it. If we get through to the other rounds, like I've always maintained, of course, play your strongest team, go out and win it. But I don't really care for it. The Champions League is my thing. Even though we're on a joke one in there, we're not serious in the Champions League, but that's where I want us to be. So yeah, we've got Cologne. They sit, I believe, 18th in Germany. No wins in the first 3 games. They lost to Hamburg. Hamburg at some point went down to 10 men. They lost to Gladbach. They lost 3-0 to Augsburg in their last game. They've got Dortmund after they play us, similar to how us have Chelsea. So both teams you'd like to expect are going to rotate the side. Hopefully Cologne does. Now, in regards to that, Wenger said he'll play a strong team and play a team that wants to win. Allegedly, he could surprise us because you're seeing reports he wants to start a strong team. Now, like I said, I don't really care. So maybe my bias is going to play into the lineup, but this would be my lineup. Again, I would like 4-3-3, but we're not going to see it barring a miracle. So I have to think about 3 at the back. Now, I would like to see some number of young players. So here it goes. First, obviously, you've got to have Ospina in goal. Holding hasn't played that much, so I'd like to bring Holding in, maybe / Monreal to just because I don't really want to mix up the back three too much, and it's a bit of a joke thing just throwing random centre halves in there together. So Holding / Monreal, Mustafi, Koscielny obviously can't play, so you'd like to think Mertesacker would play. Chambers, I don't know for his fitness, but you'd like to think this was a game for him. I'd put Chambers in there. But Spina, again, I don't know for his fitness as of today, as recording this, but you'd like to think if he's fit, he is going to play. Now, the 5 midfielders or 2 wing-backs or 3 in the midfield, whatever you want to look at it. Again, I'd like to see 4-3-3, but purely because of the formation, and he did it in pre-season, and we all were waiting to see this guy play an official game. Reece Nelson on the right-hand side. Wenger's already said he could play as a wing-back as well, so he has a chance to do that. Willock might play, but if it was up to me, the midfielders, Jack Wilshere, he's been waiting. Finally, just go out and give him 90 minutes or so, see where he's at, and possibly include him on the bench against Chelsea. You've got to play Jeff Rene Adelaide for me. I've been waiting for this guy. I mean, it's like Wenger promotes players for no reason sometimes. These are the same things with Gnabry. He was meant to go out on loan. It didn't happen. I believe he could stay and play, but we're not trying to play him. He probably won't play, but that would be my pick. That would be my pick. Even Maitland-Niles in the midfield if he's not going to play at left back where I've got him. I didn't allude to that. And then you've got to get El Nene in there for some sort of stability. Let him get some sort of games and things like that. And now the 2 options are up top. I hope I've said this formation right. The 2 options up top, Alexis, because he needs I don't want to give him 90 minutes, but he's clearly behind slightly in terms of match fitness. He came back late. He played the last 20 minutes or so against Bournemouth. So give him a run out, see where he's at, possibly bring him off after 60 minutes, and then think about Chelsea. Theo, I'll play Theo. Theo hasn't played any games of recent. He hasn't really got any minutes. Just give him a little run out. But I could understand Giroud starting. I really wanted to get Iwobi into this side, but 3 at the back is going to shag it. 3 at the back shags him ahead of the other options I've named. So Iwobi might just have to sit this one out. But you could swap Iwobi. I'd actually play him in the midfield, to be honest with you. I mean, in one of the midfield 3 positions. But you never know. Cologne do have some players that could trouble us though. They've got Bittencourt, the young German. He's had some injury problems, but he's a decent prospect. They've got young players in. I cannot say his name. I think it's Kyrgios. He hasn't made a competitive debut for them, but he's a very comfortable centre half. They've got Ozcan, I cannot say his name, 19-year-old midfielder. He is very silky. He's got an eye for a pass, and he could trouble us if we try to underestimate them by any stretch of the imagination. They've got, like I said, they've got Bittencourt. They've got Cordoba, the striker. I think he played in Spain for a bit. I'm pretty sure he's Colombian. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but he's someone that could trouble us. He's not the biggest of names as anyone to write home about, but he will morph into R9 to play Arsenal. That's what happens. And they've got that left back, Hector, from the German left back. He's decent. He puts in a number of decent crosses. He's got a lot of energy. So if Reece Nelson does play and against Hector, he's going to have his job cut out because he's someone that gets forward a lot, someone that puts in a lot of crosses. So it'll be a good test for the young players. For me, the key is that Serbia fixture. Is it Red Star? I don't know who's in our group. That's how much I don't care about it. That away game is going to be telling because it's going to be a very partisan, very intimidating atmosphere, and I'd love our young players to play in that because the experience you can gain from that can't be measured. But to be honest, guys, oh yeah, and they've got Mayer, the young Spanish defender as well. I'd actually like him a lot. I've watched him a decent amount of him. I'd like him to play against us. I could see him under the eye and see what the level I believe he's at. So yeah, guys, there's not really much to say. This is the preview in regards to Arsenal versus Cologne. I hope I've said their name correctly. I'd like to think we'd win 2-3-0, but you never know with Arsenal and with the team I've named. That there is enough quality to go out and win that, but you have to worry when you make too many wholesale changes. Okay, the cohesion, the rhythm, and things like that. But we do have to think about Chelsea at the weekend, even though I cross these sort of fixtures off in my calendar because I expect to lose. Guys, Delu the Goon, I'm signing out. Oh yeah, like I said, I don't. Yeah, I did say they're playing Dortmund on the weekend, right? So yeah, I almost forgot that. But guys, Delu the Goon, thank you very much for watching my previews. It means a lot. I'm signing out, guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you.